All right. Get into some Muay Thai mixed with MMA today, baby. We're a little bit late to the occasion, but that's okay. Right now we're on Lenka Skondova versus Eva Huen. Eva Huen. All right. Get my thing back up. We're currently still in round 1, minute and a half in. Excuse me. Looks like Skondova is getting a little bit crowded, a little bit overwhelmed, but just started watching. Into a minute and 20 left in the round for the first. A lot of kicks from Huen here. Ooh, good step in 2 there from Skondova, and then a trailing leg kick to... Ooh, beautiful sweep bump from Skondova. Caught the kick, shoved her down. 1-2. Knee on the inside by Huen, frames out. Misses that. Switch stance into the jab there from Huen. Then Skondova counters back with a 1-2 leg kick. Now they're clinching up. Jockeying for position. Still switching clinch. Skondova throwing a couple knees to the body here and there. Huen gets her into the corner. Ref separates. Huen doing a great job keeping her chin tucked, hands high. Good counter 2 there from Huen. Jab 2. Staying busy the whole time too. They clinch back up again. Huen framing on the face. Gets a knee in. Skondova doing a good job of framing with her knee, making sure no knees come her way. Ref separates them. 17 seconds left. Going for the southpaw jab. A couple leg kicks, body kick, and more jabs from Huen. Very good job staying busy the whole time. Back in the clinch, exchanging knees. Huen trying to break here. Ref separates him. That's the end of that first round. All right, we can get the timer on correctly. These are only 3-minute rounds, so my timer is going to be a little off. So we're just going to have to go from 5 minutes to 2 minutes here. Okay. Get my timer ready. All right. I think I can keep it over here. Cool. I think I'm set up now. I'd say that was probably a Huen round. I feel like she maybe got more shots in. That was a really good sweep though from Huen though. That was a hard fall. Or excuse me, from Skondova. Got a really good sweep. Both ladies not looking too tired. Oh, it's open scoring. Ooh. So one judge gave it to Skondova, 2 other judges gave it to Huen. That's how I see it too. See a win in that one. Oh, immediately open it up. Exchanging heavy combinations in. A lot of 1-2s and then leg kicks. They clinch up, exchange knees. Oh, good little Thai sweep. Little foot sweep there from Huen. Gets Skondova down. Back up. Front kick from Huen. Body kicks. About 2.5 minutes in. I didn't start the timer, but whatever. Knees in the clinch here from Huen. He's got the better position. Skondova more with the body lock. Trying to land, but Huen is just jockeying position here. They fall to the ground. This was MMA. Skondova would end up on top. We're going to have some MMA bouts here too, which is nice. Good body kicks exchanged. Back in the clinch. A lot of clinch work here in this one. Knees exchanging. Little figure 4 lock, really, for Huen. Both of them with the over-unders here. Oh no, that's not over-under. Excuse me. Ooh, front kick to the face from Skondova. Inside leg kick. Good knee to the inside from Huen. Blocked that. Inside leg kick again from Skondova. Angles out. Dodges that kick really well. Checks that leg kick from Huen. Skondova doing a lot better this round, I think. Good head kick from Skondova. Huen blocks, though. They get back in the clinch. Knee from Huen. Huen is, I think, definitely the stronger one. She's usually in the clinch pushing Skondova up against the ropes. So if Skondova can keep her movement going, make angles, and then capitalize on them, I think she'd do well. It's just in this clinch, it feels like Huen's got the advantage here, throwing the harder knees. More knees, too. Feels like she's manipulating the position better, too. Ref separates. Back to it. Win feinting that front kick. Stepping into the leg kick. Still measuring out with that leg kick. Step in, body kick, and then a 2. Spinning back fist, and then a 2 from Skundova. They clinch up again. Both in the over-under here. No one with the full tie, plum. Exchanging knees. Ref separates them. Ref has a sick mullet as well. 37 seconds. Front kick. 1-2 inside kick from Skundova. Back in the clinch. Knee from Win. 2 knees from Win. We'll say Win does get to work on the knees, I think, a lot quicker than Skundova does whenever they do clinch up. Nothing too consequential, though. I think I saw maybe 1 or 2 big knees throughout this round. Really good check from Win. Step in 2 from Skundova. They clinch back up. Oh, they're caught up in the ropes. She's got her trapped around the rope there. All right, that's the end of the second round. Third round coming up. Final round. A lot of work being done. Very impressive gas tank so far, I'd say. Alrighty. Round 3 coming up. See what the judges. I'm glad we got open scoring for this. We'll get to know. Whew, that leg kick that head kick barely clipped Win. Skundova almost caught her with that one in that round. Be interesting. I wouldn't be surprised if maybe judges may have swayed that one more towards Skundova. But I feel like the clinch work is just working slightly better for Win. I don't know. All 3 judges gave it to Win that time. Never mind. All right, third round. Here we go. All right, they open up in the clinch. Knees are exchanging in the middle of the ring this time. Jockeying for position. Yeah, knees are nonstop here. I'm liking these. She's coming into the side of the body. Win is putting in a lot of effort to get out front in the beginning of this round. Ref stepping in to separate. Inside leg kick from Skundova. Tries to frame away from Win, but Win just goes through it, clinches back up. Ref separates it. Jab, outside leg kick there from Skundova. Very nice. Counter, checks and counters with a leg kick again to Skundova. Another leg kick. They clinch back up. Skundova framing with her knee. Ref separates. Good check there from Skundova. Then a 1-2. Win blocks the body kick. Good job from Skundova. Good defense to block that kick and counter back. At distance, I truly think Skundova is better. It's all this clinch work, I think, that's putting Win ahead. I really do think Skundova is better at distance, which is funny because she's the shorter fighter with not as much reach. But I mean, for the taller fighter, the knees are easier, so I don't mind this for Win. The knees are just piling up in this clinch. Ref separates. Oh, Win's looking a little tired. Front kick to the body from Win, then a 1-2 from Skundova. Getting back out to distance after a 1-2, yeah. Spinning back fist from Skundova. That one lands good. Caught Win's attention. Win having to clinch up now. Oh, man. Skundova needs to make every effort whenever they clinch up to separate, because I feel like she could even stop Win. Win looks tired, man. She's breathing way heavier than Skundova. I think Skundova's moving a little quicker. Another spinning back fist from Skundova. Win smiling at that one. She's enjoying herself, though. Another spinning back fist. Body kick misses. Front kick from Win. That was a good one. Now that she knows that Skundova's coming in. Jab, jab, cross from Skundova. Win hitting her with the spinning back elbow. Doesn't quite land, though. They clinch back up. Exchange knees. Ref separates. All right, back to the center. Nope. Skundova is still in the corner here. Win goes back into the clinch. Throws some more knees. Yeah, Skundova needs to get out of this corner ASAP. She's trying to get her way out. Oh, she's made it out. Throws a little shoulder shove and then a 2. Win, try to keep her at distance with kicks. Spinning back fist, miss, and then a jab from Skundova. 2 to the body, then a combination up top from Skundova. They clinch. Few knees from Win. This is a Skundova round, in my opinion. I hope they at least give her this round. Ref separates, and that's the end of the fight. Good fight, good fight. More clinch work than I would have hoped for, but at least Win was staying busy with those knees. Skundova definitely, I think, was working better at whenever they were at distance. So that's a rough one. I think Skundova even took that last round. Goodness me. Who am I getting text from? Oh, what? Apparently, UFC is doubling performance bonuses now. So now, performance of the night and fight of the night get 100,000, which is fucking sick. That is very good. That's what it should be. That's very nice. And then if you get a KO or submission, you get 25K bonus. That's fucking sick. Okay, that's a dub from the UFC. That's a dub. I mean, UFC fucks up a lot when it comes to pay, but this is a win. This is a win, though. Obviously, no pay-per-view anymore, so pay-per-view shares and all that don't exist. But hopefully that means that the main event spots get. I would hope main event bonuses go up then. If you're not having pay-per-view shares, then that main event bonus better smack, you know? Better smack. Okay. What fight are we getting to next? I think this Win's gonna get the hand raised there as well. Next we got Lucas Cvecho versus Martin Košárek. We got Serbia versus Czech Republic. Yep. Oh no, Slavic Republic. That's not Serbia, my bad. Slavic Republic versus Czech Republic. Okay. You don't got nothing on these guys. Do we even have maybe some previous fights? Oof, man, homie's been homie's been through it. He's 1-5. Eesh. Ooh, boy. And he's got a couple amateur bouts. Went 50-50 in that, but 1-5. Not great. Not great. See our homie on the other side, Martin Košárek. About the same. 1-3. Excuse me, 1-2. I think I fucked up the other guy's record too. He's 1-4. So 1-2 versus 1-4. Went 2 for 2 in his AME bout, so good for him. We'll see. Competed most recently at the past event. Did they both compete at PML 17? I think I saw Cvecho 16. Yeah, so he did 2 events ago, and he did 13. He won by round 1 injury though. Ooh. I might go with the other guy, to be honest, just based on math. The Muay Thai math. Can't wait to see what the MMA bouts are going to be like for this organization. Wonder how good the MMA is. We'll see. They're showing a lot of highlights from their MMA bouts that they do in the cage. That looks pretty sick. Oh, man. The Muay Thai highlights they're showing right now look crazy. Lead hook to the body, lead hook up top, and then a head kick. Man, there's some good knockouts. Oh my god, he flipped him over the ropes. He Royal Rumbled his ass. Man, the elbows just apply a completely different dynamic. I don't understand, man. Like, the elbows just make it 10 times more dangerous to be in there. Easily. Alright, I think we're getting our next walkouts now. It's a packed crowd, too, since the start of the first bout. That is a full fucking house. Seems like a pretty good league. Only on their 18th event, too. Only 18 events, and they got this full of a crowd. They got great production for, like, in-crowd and stream-wise. Haven't had any problems with the stream. Lighting's good. Cameras are good. Walkouts are cool. All right, Martin Košárek making his walkout now. Looking Czech Republic as shit. Man, it's so funny to see that. Like, you can just see that mid-European, Eastern European, just that look. So it's so easy to tell. Homie's got the braids in too. Ooh, I'm gonna put a I know what I'm about to do. I'm gonna put a poll up for the main event today at UFC 324. Justin Gaethje or Paddy Pimblett. Paddy Pimblett. Almost put Paddy Plimbich. Pimblett. There we go. Man, I wish there was a better wish there was an Octagon card today. I would be watching the shit out of that. We don't got Octagon till next week though. Both guys look in good shape for this though. What weight class is this? 139. Damn. They're pretty built for 139. Not gonna lie. Boy's got some thick legs for 139. Dudes must have cut some serious weight before this. These guys are, and everyone's like traditional Muay Thai. They got those I don't know what the headpiece is called, but like everyone's walked out with that too. They all got like PML jerseys on, but they get to have their own shorts, which I think is smart. You can, if you want to show your advertisements as like the PML, have them wear a jersey as they walk out, but let them wear their own shit on bottom. I think that's a pretty damn good. I think it's a damn good deal. No? I think so, but that's just me. It's just me. All right, they're giving the introductions out now. Doesn't seem like there's any particular size advantage between the two guys. They look like they're pretty similar builds. Nothing too crazy here. Excuse me. Neither of them look particularly nervous. I don't know. Actually, Cvecho. I'm gonna think that's Cvecho. He very, very stoic, very locked in, not showing too much emotion. And these guys have both have losing records so far, so it's not a uneven matchup in terms of experience or momentum or anything. Neither guy's having won in their last bout. 26 years old is Cvecho, 20 years old is Košárek. Similar height, 170 versus 173. Similar reach. So, and then, okay, so 3 and 4 is Cvecho according to this record, and then 2 and 2 is Košárek. So it's not as bad as Tapology made it out to be, it seems. Not as bad as Tapology made it out to be. Okay. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Both guys doing their tradition. Trace the outside of the ring. Both praying to their creators. We'll be getting started here soon. Round 1 coming up. Got my timer ready. Just going to be 3-minute rounds, so timer's going to be a little off. There we go. Odds aren't too bad. 2-1 for Košárek, which makes sense in terms of the records. But we'll see. We'll see. And the victories that Cvecho has gotten, one of them was an injury, so probably doesn't. Odds don't probably weigh that that win too well. Looks like the same coach as Win is the same coach for Košárek coming out now. So about to fight. So the winner of the last bout. Let's see if this this gym can keep it up. All right. Round 1. Both guys starting out in the center. A lot of feints from Košárek early. Front kick by Košárek. Both guys in the orthodox. Good check from Košárek and then a jab outside kick. Using a lot of moves Košárek. Lead head kick and then a front kick from Košárek. Looking super sharp early. Keeping his distance well too. Good head movement. Gets out of the way of that too from Cvecho. They clinch up. Exchanging some knees. Košárek gets Cvecho up against the ropes. They separate. Good front kick from Košárek, man. He is launching Cvecho back every time. Front kick to the face from Košárek. Then they get in the clinch. 2 knees to the body. Quick knees to the body by Košárek. 3 of them. Gets Cvecho up against the cage. Little trip there from Cvecho. They both fall to the ground though. I don't know how they score when they both fall. Good 1-2 to the body by Cvecho. Back to the center. Feinting that rear leg is Košárek. Then a front kick by Košárek beautifully. Then a calf kick by Košárek. Good 1-2 leg kick by Cvecho. Actually stumbles over Košárek. They restart. Head kick from Cvecho. Good head movement from Košárek though. Front kick from Košárek. And another. Keeping Cvecho at distance. Good inside leg kick from Cvecho. Outside leg kick from Košárek to the body and then a head kick from Cvecho. Good defense from Košárek so far. Gets under that hook from Cvecho. And a good jab to the body. A lot of body work from Košárek early. But then a lot of leg work from Cvecho. Another front kick from Košárek. Really lighten it up. Block that head kick and then a nice little jabber cut from Košárek as they clinch up. Minute 15 left. And a lot of work being done from both guys. I like what their targets are. Good front kick. Lead hook in. Then a right hook from Košárek. Good hook off the clinch there from Cvecho though. Front kick from Košárek still. Switching front kick there from Košárek. Good jab and then an outside kick from Cvecho and then a check from Cvecho. Very nice. Little jab from Košárek. Circles out. This is that combination. Really good at getting back to distance and keeping himself safe. Good uppercut as Košárek was coming in by Cvecho. Then an elbow on the inside by Cvecho. Another step and elbow, but then a big combination with the hands from Košárek. Landed a good 4-punch combination there. Then a kick to the body. Another kick to the body. 1-2 from Košárek. Then another jab, misses that overhand. A clinch up, knee from Cvecho. Sweep. Cvecho gets Košárek to the ground. They're back up. Good 2-1 from Košárek. Front kick. That's the end of round 1. Very good round from both guys, but I think Košárek was much more busy. A lot more body work from Košárek, honestly. The leg kicks were working really well for Cvecho, though. But I think that 4-punch combination that landed pretty well on Cvecho, I think that might have swayed it in Košárek's favor in terms of good headshots landed. I really like that one. I don't know. There were two good sweeps there from Cvecho and a leg kick that stumbled Košárek over, but I don't know. In terms of amount of shots landed, I will say though, Košárek's reaction to the leg kicks are not good. To a judge's eyes, I don't think a judge will like to see that. I don't know. Could be a mixed card. I would give it to Košárek, though. All three judges... Oh, wow. I am bad at judging Muay Thai when it compares to MMA. All three judges gave it to Cvecho. Man. All right, round 2. Starts up. All right, they get straight to work. Leg kicks exchanged. Yeah, it's harder to judge Muay Thai. I guess they judge more in reactions. All right, body kick from Cvecho lands well. Getting Košárek backing up a bit. Košárek having to feint his kicks to make some separation. Good leg kick again from Cvecho after the feint. Blocks that combination from Košárek. Another leg kick from Cvecho. Good check from Cvecho. Košárek needing to mix it up, maybe plant and actually throw a little bit. He's using a little bit too many jumping, like hopping shots. Good straight from Košárek. They clinch up. Separate. Back to it. Good front kick by Košárek. Very good. And then a switching front kick. Spinning elbow from Cvecho. They fall to the ground. Cvecho almost gets his back taken. Beautiful. All right, back to it. Good 2, and then uppercut, lead uppercut from Košárek, and then a body kick. Definitely plays from both stance, too. I like it. Leg kick from Cvecho. Good 2. Step-in knee from Košárek lands really well. Spinning elbow misses from Cvecho. Front kick from Cvecho lands, though. Step-in 2 from Košárek. Step-in knee, then a 2 to follow from the southpaw. Then a jab, back to orthodox for Košárek. Front kick from Košárek lands well. Step-in knee from Košárek. Really good body locks, foot little sweep there. It's from Cvecho. I wonder how much those count for points, man. Seems like those are favoring him for the rounds, but 2, and then a jabber cut there from Cvecho, or Košárek rather. Then a good elbow from Košárek. I think Košárek's doing much better this round. Body kick from Košárek, then a 2. I'd be very surprised if Košárek doesn't win this round. Good good downward elbow from Košárek. They separate out of the clinch. 2-1 from Košárek. Tries to close distance. They get into the clinch along the ropes. Košárek pushing Cvecho up against the fence, or rope rather. Back to it. Front kick from Košárek. Spinning elbow. Kind of lands on the guard there from Cvecho. Using good head movement here as Cvecho gets out of the way of that front kick. That front kick lands to the body well, though. Body kick gets blocked there from Košárek. Head kick from Cvecho after he catches the kick. Very nice. Good knee there from Košárek. Then a step-in 2. Little tracer high kick after that. Good leg kick. Almost stumbles Košárek down, but he gets back up. Good check from Cvecho. Good head movement as well. A little check hook as Košárek's re-angling. Good defense again from Cvecho. Blocks that shot. Good elbow inside. That's the end of round 2. Another close round. That one could have went either way as well, in my opinion. I don't know. Toward the end of the round, it seemed like Cvecho might have been pulling ahead, but we'll see. We'll see what they say. It's definitely some good work done from both guys that round. I feel like Košárek was really aggressive the whole time. Very surprised. Man, that spinning elbow did land clean. One of them did land clean. Oh, man, one of Košárek's elbows also landed clean right behind the ear. Luckily, that other spinning elbow landed on the shoulder for Cvecho. Round 3 coming up. See what the judges have it at. Oh, 2 judges gave it to Košárek. 1 judge gave it to Cvecho. All right. I mean, it's going to come down to this round. Let's go. They're starting up. Oop, my timer's a little off. That's okay. Good front kick there. Live odds got it at 2.5 to Košárek. Catches the kick of Cvecho. Lands 2 big elbows. Big elbows from Košárek. Spinning elbow again from Cvecho. Lands well. They both fall to the ground. Back up. Good jabber cut from Košárek. Front kick from Košárek. Good hook to the body there from Cvecho. And they clinch up, exchange some knees. Oh, good. Beautiful throw with the body lock. Little lateral throw there from Košárek. Gets one back. Trying to make sure this round is his. Good head movement into the lead hook from Košárek. Then a front kick as he backs up. Good 2. Oh, Cvecho gets that throw back. Evened up on the throws at least. I like Košárek more, to be honest. Cvecho blocks the head kick. Clinch up yet again. Good elbow on the inside. Little sweep attempt there from Cvecho. 2-3 from Košárek. Good step in elbow with the head movement. Gets out of the way of Cvecho's punch. Cvecho didn't like that one. Front kick by Cvecho. Or excuse me, Košárek. They clinch up. Front kick from Košárek. Might have drained Cvecho a bit there. Good right hook from Košárek. Cvecho still trying to move forward. Step in knee from Cvecho. They separate again. Trying to elbow through the card is Košárek. Košárek starting to pile up the elbows now. They clinch up. Back to it. Head kick from Cvecho. Košárek crowds it. Spinning elbow attempt again from Cvecho. Doesn't land. Trying to hammer an elbow through the guard again. Good elbow over the top of the guard by Cvecho again. Now they're close in. Step in elbow from Cvecho. Good knee up top. Another knee up top from Košárek though. They're going for it. They both are going for this round. Good 2-3 from Košárek. Little 2-1. Head kick misses from Cvecho. Košárek counters back with the 1-2 though. Spinning elbow again from Cvecho. Step in elbow from Cvecho. That one goes over the top, doesn't land. Knees in the clinch here from both guys. Ref separates them. 10 seconds left. Who wants it? Good hooks. Good head movement from Košárek, man. Lands a good 4-punch combination. Couple knees in the clinch. Cvecho tries to trip him. That's the end of the third round. Good fight between these two, man. They were going for it. They were going for the finish, man. That was a good fight. I would give Košárek that last round, bro. I would give him that last round, especially that 4-punch combination landed at the end. He was a 1-2 head offline, then came back with 2 more. That was nice. That was nice. Good young 20-year-old. He might get a winning record now. He came in 2-2, comes out of this with 3-2. Good for him, man. I hope he gets it. I think he should. Get the results here in a second, though. All right, both guys in the center. Getting the results here. And it goes to... Ooh, the suspense is building. Oh! Come on now. Damn, how much do you have to say before you call this announcement? This man has said a whole speech. No way. Was that like a split decision? Well, I guess it must have been a split decision. One of the cards was already 2 rounds to Cvecho going into it. Košárek got that 3rd round. There we go. That's good win for Martin Košárek. And that's something cool about Muay Thai. The sportsmanship is on a whole other level for Muay Thai after the bout, man. Because they got so many traditions and customs, right? So they take that sportsmanship very seriously. So good. I like seeing that. Because it was an incredibly close fight. Cvecho could have been super upset and disappointed, but very mature. Very mature. Good bout, though. Good bout. Okay. All right. We got another Muay Thai bout before we start our few MMA fights. Then we're back to Muay Thai. And then we're ending with a welterweight and middleweight belt fight here at the end. So we'll see how that goes. See how that goes. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. So next, man, these MMA records are wild. I've seen Lucas Elias. Hold on, wait, whoa. Hold on, I've seen this guy. Ah, that's why I've seen him. Ah, he fought Amir Khan Al at Octagon 75. That's why I recognize him. My man getting a little work outside of it. I see you. Okay. Where did he take his loss at? at Octagon 66. Also a fantastic card. Okay. My man's probably a huge favorite for this fight. My lord. That's the best record we got out of all the MMA guys though. So we got some good shouts in the MMA fights there. But next we got Lucas Rust versus Matej. Is that Malej? Matej Strapko. Matej Strapko. They're already starting the walkouts here too, man. Good pacing on this card. Thank goodness. All right. While they're getting their walkouts going, I'm gonna go get a water because I am dying of dehydration right now. Oh my goodness! No! Don't you get in my chair? Oh my goodness. I swear to God. Yeah, see this cat right here. This cat right here likes to take my seat anytime I leave it. He'll automatically get that warm shit. He's like, oh, you kept this warm for me? Get out of here. Get on out of here. Alrighty. Getting into our next bout soon. Strapko in the cage, or excuse, I keep saying cage. Hardly ever watch cards that have like rings and not cages. But yeah, in the ring now. Lucas Rus about to make his walkout now. Both guys out of the Slavic Republic. Damn, that's some good water. If you haven't, bubblies, bro. Bubblies. They're so damn good. As I'm choking on it, so damn good. Oh, he's got it. I think that's his daughter. I can't tell. The kid's got really long hair, but he's dressed like in super baggy clothes. Yeah, that's his daughter. Dang, this dude's got fucking crazy strong looking legs. Lucas Russ. So 157. These boys are a little bit bigger than the last few bouts I believe we watched, so might be seeing a little bit more heavy damage coming in this next one. Excuse me. All right, hitting their traditions before he gets in the ring. Lucas Russ, man, the Muay Thai traditions are so dope, bro. I love it. I wonder what the MMA fighters are. They're just gonna fucking slap the shit out of each other before the coach will slap him across the face before he gets in the ring. That's their tradition. Go in there and kill. Muay Thai guys are super chill. My boy Strapko though got like the Timothy Chalamet build for his face. He got a thick ass neck though. He's like me. He got that built neck. He's got that type of neck that like perfectly like cut. You can't see in his picture here on the right. His neck's a little bit small, but he's got that shit that like it perfectly cuts to the outside of the chin. All right. Both guys getting their introductions. Red corner getting announced now. Be starting the next bout here soon. Make sure my round counter is right. I don't think I reset my round counter. There we go. And again, these are 3-round bouts, so only a few people have come through for the poll. Only one vote so far, and the only one vote's to Justin Gaethje. Not what I picked, but fair enough, man. It's a close fight. I think the odds, was it 2.5 to 1 or 2 to 1? I think it should be close. I think it should be near even, honestly. It's a near even fight. I have Patty winning, but it's near even, in my opinion. It's a very close fight. 41 years old is Lucas Russ versus the 23-year-old Strapko. Both guys pretty much same exact height and reach. 31-10 is Rus and I think it was, did that say 1-0, 2-0 for Strapko? Very, very different record. Both guys are very, very different in experience. So this is a big, big test for Strapko. Very big test for Strapko. Because that is a real, I mean, hey man, over 45 fights for Strapko, man. I think he's at 44, I think. That's it's a good winning record, man. That's a big test for this young guy. Be very interesting. All right, both guys done tracing the ring, getting their traditions done, all their formalities. I love it. I think it builds the tension, honestly. All right. Both guys are facing off in the center. Good sportsmanship. They give each other a hug, too. Damn. You never... The MMA is like never like this. The MMA, these dudes fucking hate each other almost every time. And then at the end, they're cool. There's some countries where they do MMA and it's chill. They don't like hate each other too bad. All right, round 1. Here we go. They get to it, a quick exchange, leg kicks, both miss. Step in, lead hook from Strapko, doesn't land. Switching back and forth from southpaw to orthodox is Strapko. Feint that front kick, good leg kick from Russ there. Russ in the southpaw. Strapko in the orthodox. Strapko misses those jabs, good leg kick timing from Russ. He's also switching stance. Ooh, good check there from Russ. Checks the inside kick. Another inside kick misses from Russ. It's got Strapko kind of out of the corner. Strapko needs to use more footwork. Good catch of the kick by Russ. Trips out Strapko. Strapko needs to get more on his bike a little bit more movement. He's got to outspeed this older guy. Stepping forward is Russ. Misses that 2-3. Good feints from Russ, then lands that front kick. Russ ain't even using too much energy, staying efficient. Good combination from Strapko, but Russ uses good head movement there. Keeping his hands in a good spot. Tries to catch that leg kick, doesn't get it. Strapko landed that. Good feints from Russ. Then a 1-2 there from Strapko lands well. Front kick from Russ. Good 1-2-1 from Russ. Gets into the clinch with Strapko. Ref separates him. Good feints for both guys with the legs. Front kick from Russ, but Strapko dodges, blocks that. Good body kick, and then a combination return from Strapko lands well. Ends with a body kick. Inside leg kick from Strapko. Good feint, but then a check there from Russ. Strapko he's freezing too much. Leg kick from Strapko. I don't like that he stops moving. Gives Russ a chance to set up. Good body kicking straight too from Russ. Ref separates him out of the clinch. Russ getting in his tight castle with a Muay Thai. Lean back, little hook there, but Strapko takes advantage and lands the leg kick. Both guys feinting the hands a little bit. Good 2-3. Man, I do not like Strapko's hooks, man. He brings them out way, way too wide. Good little step back too, and then angles out there from Russ. Feinting that front kick. An inside kick from Russ. Gets out of the way of that overhand too. Strapko with his own inside kick. Ooh, good 2-3-2 there. That looked like almost a 3-2-3 there from Strapko. Close round 1. I could see them giving it to Russ though. But we'll see. That was a tough round to score. I think early on Russ was getting a lot of good things off, and Strapko was missing. We'll see. Yeah, that sweep is that's not going to be helpful. That sweep in the very beginning is going to be a good bit because I don't think a ton landed clean throughout this round. But I think a lot of good kicks landed from Russ. There's a couple good combinations there from Strapko, though. What's up, Chris? How you doing, brother? Watching some Muay Thai today. I already get my round counter set for the next round? Yes. All right, round 2 coming up. Oh, 2 judges gave it to Russ, and 1 judge gave it to Strapko. Yeah, mixed card. That's what I was thinking. But it did lean toward Russ, like I was saying, so that's good. Okay, front kick there from Strapko. Russ trying to hit those outside kicks, not landing. 2-3, a little bit too in close. Strapko couldn't quite land those. Oh, beautiful lateral drop counter there from Strapko. Russ tried to toss him. Strapko counters him well. I think he would probably get that, right? Or does that kind of wash out? Not sure. Good switch kick from Strapko. Russ gets out of range, though. Russ feinting that front kick, lands a body kick, but Strapko crowds him with the punches. Russ feinting, lands a good outside kick. Another outside kick. Strapko goes in with the 1-2, gets into the clinch. Russ blocking the knees. Good, nice elbow in on the inside by Russ. Both guys still exchanging. Ref separates them. And at 55 left. Strapko feint his way in. Man, Russ does a great job of feinting one leg, then does use that to switch stance to land with the other leg. He does that a lot. Good inside leg kick as Strapko was coming in. Russ staying in front of him. Good 2 there. Strapko tries to go under, gets in the clinch. Another elbow there from Russ. Ref separates him. Strapko looking a little hesitant to close distance. I don't like it. He needs to work. He needs to outwork Russ because all the little shots that Russ lands at with the counters. 1 head kick misses from Strapko. A little 2 to the body. They clinch up. All these good counters that Russ landed look way better than the judges, in my opinion. They clinch up again, though. Strapko is being the aggressor in the clinch, at least this round. Definitely being much more of the aggressor. Good 2-3 there from Strapko. That one lands. That 2 lands. Misses the outside kick. Russ just standing in front of him, feinting that leg. Oh, good timing by Strapko when he switched stance for the kick that time. Lands a good 1-2. They separate back out. Yeah, and also Strapko, every time he comes in with a combination, he crashes into the clinch. Whereas I think he could extend the combinations out because Russ likes to lean back a lot to try and get out. Sometimes he'll angle out with his feet when he's doing that, but sometimes he doesn't. I think that's where Strapko could probably take advantage. Feinting the lead leg, misses that. Then tries to follow with a body kick. Strapko doesn't land that either. Misses a spinning back fist. Russ doing a great job with his footwork at the end of the round. Good check from Russ as he's stepping in. Lands a good cross. Excuse me. Oof, man, I don't know. I think that's another Russ round maybe. But Strapko is really, really aggressive in the clinch. He's breathing heavy in his corner. Russ is being way more efficient. Russ is throwing less, but he's getting out of the way of so many of Strapko's shots. I will say, though, the counter throw, whenever Russ tried to do the lateral throw, he had a good counter to it. So I could see it going Strapko's way. Could be another split-up card. But right now, 2 judges gave Russ the first round. So if it's another 2 judges to Russ, it's not going to be good for Strapko. Okay. Here we go. Round 3 is about to come up. All 3 judges gave it to Russ that round. All right, round 3. Here we go. Oh, shit. What happened to my timer? All right, well, I restarted. I'm a little off, like by 5 seconds. It's step in knee there from Strapko. Misses the combination, though, afterwards. Gets back to distance. Ooh, good front kick from Russ. He falls over. Good off balance there from Strapko. Crowded him well. Russ measuring out the jab, lands the outside kick, then into southpaw. Good 1-2-1 there from Strapko. Then a body kick to follow up as Russ tried to come back forward. Outside kick from Russ. All right. Starting to pick it back up. Wait, now. Ooh, since all three judges gave Russ that round, I think Strapko's got to get the knockout now. He's got to finish him. Good body kick from Russ. Inside leg kick from Strapko. Spinning back kick, spinning back fist, and then a lead hook to follow there from Strapko. Switches to southpaw, checks that kick from Russ, they clinch up. Knee there from Russ, Strapko gets him up against the ropes. Oh man, it's going to be a rough one for Strapko if he can't get the finish here. Inside leg kick misses from Strapko, Russ moving forward. Yeah, Russ is just way more efficient with his movement. Switch kick from Strapko. Doesn't land. Let's step in 2 after the leg kick misses from Russ. Gets him in the clinch, gets Strapko. Push up against the rope. Lands a couple good knees. They switch position now. Ref separates. One minute 10 seconds left. Body kick, Russ tried to catch it, no good. Spinning elbow and then a right hook there from Strapko lands well. End up back in the clinch. Strapko needs to get out of the clinch though, man. Needs to find a knockout. Good little downward elbow in the clinch there from Russ. Very nice. Strapko trying to find the finish here somehow. Spinning elbow, but Russ blocks it, lands his own elbow. Gets out of the way of that leg kick. Uh-oh, front kick may have landed the cup there. Timeout. Little timeout. Never hurt nobody, but we're restarting it. It's all good. My timer is now online now. Good 1-2-3 there from no, Russ gets out of the way of all that. Beautiful head movement from Russ. Double underhooks here from Strapko. Pushes Russ up against the cage. Tries to land his own knees, but doesn't have enough hip separation. Good elbow inside from Russ, then a downward elbow. Knee there. Ref separates him. 10 seconds left. Strapko trying to come in. Spins. Misses the 2-3-2. Misses the head kick. Then they end the fight. Yep. Good sportsmanship at the end of the fight. Both guys on their knees. Pause. Man, that's a Russ win, though. At 41 years old, beating the 23-year-old. Man, those records are miles apart, though, in terms of experience. I can imagine 31-10 versus, 2-0? Man, that's a rough one to have to go against. That's a really rough one. Oh, we got MMA up next. MMA in the ring. Let's go. Let's go. Very interested to see, because I don't quite besides if it's Ryzen or something, sometimes when I can catch it when it's in the middle of the night. I don't get to watch often MMA in the ring, so very interested to see the grappling exchanges and see how they work out with the ropes and everything. Good stuff from both guys though. Strapko was trying to find a finish, definitely trying to find a finish, but he was not efficient with his movement. Russ, I was very impressed with Russ' style. Russ was very efficient, not wasting anything. Was very responsibly defensive and wasn't trying to oversell it on his defense either. Like he wasn't like say when you throw a parry, you like just bop it, right? You bop it. No, you don't swing out and try to block. He was doing very good things defensively to like keep it nice and tight still. Throwing good feints as well. All right. Russ gets the dub there, gets his hand raised pretty easily, I'd say, in terms of judges' scorecards. Oh, he's leaving his his gloves in the ring. Yo, he retired. Hey, good for him ending on a win, man. Good for him being able to retire with the win, bro. Lucas Russ ending 32-10 and 3 draws. Getting the post-fight interview. Probably not speaking English, so I probably can't even understand what they're saying. But that's awesome, bro. MMA is definitely different in the ring, big time. Big time. Yeah, the ringside grappling is way different. And having to like stand back up, you don't have the cage to kind of like leverage for your back to stand back up too. I imagine that's much harder. But also depending on your grappling style, right? Depending on how you like to get up, who knows, right? But I'd imagine most of the time though, for most fighters, it's harder to get back up off the ground, right? I'd assume that. We got one of the MMA fighters we got on the card though is pretty dope. We got an Octagon vet on the card, Lucas Elias, so that's sick. It's got 3 Octagon fights. It's 2 in well, it's Octagon Underground way back in the day. So he's 1 and 2 in Octagon. This was exhibition MMA. Oh, so never mind. He's got the other Octagon right here. So he's got 2 finishes and he was finished once. He's a heavy finisher though. Holy crap. I just realized he's got 100% finish rate. Yeah, we should see some good stuff from Lucas Elias later. Oh, my mouse is geeking out on my other screen. Okay, here we go. Yes, 100%. A lot easier with a cage to get up. Okay. Yeah, that was my suspicion. Okay, so first MMA bout we got out of Wales. Hold up. Wales and Georgia representing Aaron Abbey versus on my other screen is geeking like crazy right now. I'm being super slow. Resant Ashırov. Ooh, my goodness. Ashırov on a 4-fight losing streak, it looks like. This is the first Georgian who his last name doesn't end with Vili. Like almost every Georgian's name ends in Vili. That's like guaranteed, usually. Fuck my mouse, dude. I might have to restart the other monitor over here in a second, but it's okay. Hold on, what is this Karwa product that they keep advertising? Is it nicotine? Oh, okay, it is nicotine. Like, what the fuck is this? So confused for a sec. That's like their main sponsor they got here. All right. He's fighting out of England, but he is born in Wales. Okay, yeah, my yeah, my monitor just geeked out and stopped being connected. So yeah, let me reconnect it real quick. I don't know why. I'll have to restart my shit real quick. All right. I say other monitor, it's like a little Roku TV over here. It's incredibly shitty compared to my main monitor. But you know how it is. You know how it is out here. Sometimes you got to you got to ball on a budget. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we got a bit of a commercial break before the MMA bouts. Probably getting everything ready. Tell you what, they got some fighter doing the advertisement for oh yeah, she's like a 3-belt Muay Thai champ. Oh my god, she is kind of fine too though. Okay, now we're good. It stopped being weird. We're all good now. Getting all the Slavic Republic advertisements. What do we think about Gaethje Pimblett today, Chris? Who are you going with, Gaethje or Pimblett? I'm very curious as to what you have to say. I value your opinion. Damn, dude, now they're showing her in bikini pics and stuff. What the fuck? Chill, bruh. There are children watching this. No, I'm kidding. God damn. Yeah, I'm very curious as to what you think between the main event for UFC today. I personally got Pimblett. I got Pimblett. I think what if he gets any sort of body lock, it's done. Like I don't think it'll be a single or double leg that gets Justin down. I think it's gonna be some sort of body lock takedown that'll get him. That's what I'm most worried about. And then once it gets to the ground, man, I don't know. Patty's just all over motherfuckers in the scramble. I mean, obviously, I do think on the feet, it is all Justin. I do think on the feet, Justin does have it, like, in the bag. If it stays like that. But man, I'm just so worried about whenever a body lock happens. I think Patty is going to want to grapple, and I think he can get the sub. If Justin can stop that late KO for Gaethje is live, yeah, a late KO. I don't think an early KO, for sure. I think Patty's chin is too good for that. Yeah, if the KO is going to come for Justin, a late KO. That's the thing, though. Justin isn't typically a late KO kind of guy. He's usually one that usually gets late KO'd. But yeah, it's so hard because that head kick over Dustin, it's hard to. You never know what Justin is gonna land sometimes, man. Brother can pull some stuff out of nowhere. Obviously, he's got his typical boxing game and his leg kick game that he usually does, but sometimes he'll just pull some shit out. Like when he got the head kick in the Tony fight, there was the post fight footage with him in the back being like, "You see me land the head kick? Shit, I don't even practice that, and I landed that." Like he just tries shit sometimes, which I like from Justin. He takes some risks, but he's also matured a lot, right? Like with his Chandler fight, he wasn't trying to act too crazy and like give up his chin or nothing to Chandler and like join him in just being reckless. Justin can also be measured when he needs to be. Nowadays, I think he's gotten a lot smarter. But yeah, man, once Patty gets in close and he gets a body lock, that's just so tough. And I don't rate Justin's jiu-jitsu defense that well. I don't rate his jiu-jitsu defense that well. But it is what it is. I just realized my stream highlight or chat highlight thing isn't up. There we go. There we go. That looks good. Now I got you looking good up there. Yeah, they're taking a lot of time between. I was complimenting the pacing on this card heavy. Now they're definitely taking some time. Trying to figure out who they're interviewing right now. It kind of looks like I don't know who that is. He's got a UFC Abu Dhabi hat on. He looks kind of like Ludovic Klein a little bit. Maybe that isn't him. I'm being silly. Very interesting. So in this most recent bout, homie hasn't fought since 2024, a year and 4 months ago. He got subbed. He's been subbed a few times. Then KO'd there. He's been finished 3 times in a row. Whereas my man on the other side's got a KO in his last fight. Lost a decision. He only lost decisions recently. He's only been KO'd twice.
He's gotten a lot of submissions, so he's not going to get finished anywhere. It looks like my boy is probably going to be the one who's going to try and grapple. Aaron Abbey will probably be the one grappling, whereas Ashırov, I'm expecting he'll try to keep it on the feet. Damn, 26 years old. Okay, pretty young as well. It's a flyweight bout. Should be high pace at least. Leg kicks and uppercuts are going to be key for just... Yeah, the leg kicks, that's what a lot of people are saying. The leg kicks will absolutely slow down Paddy. I do think Paddy can sub him. Paddy loves that triangle. I do think it would be smart for him to strike with Justin. Oh, I don't think it would be smart for him to strike with Justin. I agree. Try to close distance and get in the clinch and grapple and push him up against the cage as soon as you can. As soon as you can. Because if anything, that'll open up maybe a shot that can land. That could hurt Justin. Just like when Charles landed that good straight down the pipe on Justin. Then can take advantage, but you got to wear him out with the grappling first. Yeah, leg kicks and uppercuts. Uppercuts to make Paddy pay when he does try to get in the clinch, right? And then when he separates from the clinch, make him pay with a leg kick as he's exiting out. Yeah, agreed. It's a close fight, though. I know it's like 2.5 to 1 toward Paddy, but I think it should be near even. I think it's a super even fight. It's a good matchup. It's a really good matchup. Because it's the right test for Justin. Because this is the area that he struggles in, is his submission defense. So we'll see. We'll see, man. And then Paddy, obviously his chin has been tested, but now it's about to really get tested. His durability, Paddy's durability is about to get tested hard here. Because in the Jared Gordon fight, he injured himself. He was able to carry himself to the end of that fight. You could tell the injury infected him in the Jared Gordon fight. Yeah, got to make him pay when he closes the distance. It's a good matchup. I'm honestly torn. I am too. I feel, because there's so many, it is really 50-50 out there in terms of people picking Justin, people picking Paddy. Either way, people are going to be like, see, I told you so. And it's like, bro, let's not pretend like this ain't a close fight. Like, Paddy has gained a ton of muscle mass as well. Dude is massive now. Compared to when he started in the UFC at lightweight to what he looks like now, bro, homie is massive for lightweight now. And when he was in Cage Warriors 2, he didn't look nearly as big in Cage Warriors either. I just hate the disrespect toward Paddy. Michael Chandler was definitely a little over the hill in their fight, but to beat him down that badly was, whew, that's crazy. Like, at that point, Chandler had taken a ton of damage, of course. But, like, no one... I mean, that boy beat up Chandler worse than some of the other guys that beat up Chandler, you know? I think he beat up Chandler more than what Justin beat him up, right? It was obviously a different way of beating him, but I think he beat him up more than what Justin beat him. Obviously, Dustin finished him on the ground, but Chandler had Dustin in pretty big trouble in the first round. So... you know, yeah, huge difference from the Cage Warriors days. They look about the same size at weigh-ins. Yeah, I'd say so. It's hard because I think Justin does have a little more fat on him. Paddy is way more trimmed out, way less body fat percentage. That dude is shredded. But yeah, they are pretty much the same size. And Justin has had so much time to... I mean, they both had a decent amount of time to you know, develop into that weight class. I don't know. Yeah, every time I think about it, it's so close either way. Like, they both have great advantages on both sides. Oh, man. Should be some good MMA bouts here. Hopefully we get to it. They're going through, like, a top 10, like, knockouts right now. They're taking a long time to get to this, this first MMA bout. Chandler was a good win for Paddy. I also think they want the Paddy versus Ilya fight in the future for obvious reasons. Oh, 100%. 100%. And I think it says a lot, too, that Ilya, although he doesn't like Paddy, he picked Paddy to win against Justin. I think that says a lot. Obviously, there are other fighters that picked Justin. Like, I think Dustin Poirier picked Justin. But, man, it's just when you have such a big grappling advantage, like what, and especially with the body lock takedowns, man, that just makes it so much harder to win if you don't have the right tools to defend that, bro.
Because then they just take you down at will anytime they close distance. That gets so hard to defend. But you don't get me wrong though. If Gaethje absolutely starches Paddy, I'm totally hyped for Gaethje versus Ilya. I'm totally hyped for Gaethje versus Ilia Topuria because that's a fun boxing fight. Like that's a fun boxing fight, dude. That's a sick fight. I'm down. I think we're in a win-win situation right now. I truly think we do. Although Gaethje is 37 years old, we are in a win-win situation right now. I think Gaethje wins. We had an Ilia Topuria Gaethje title fight. No one's complaining about that, and no one's complaining about a Paddy Pimblett Ilia Topuria. But bro, if he KOs Paddy, it's a win-win for everyone. Yes, thank you. Yeah. I'm glad you agree with me. But even if Paddy gets KO'd, like he could still fight the winner of Benoit Saint-Denis, Dan Hooker. He'll get that fight because if Dan Hooker beats Benoit, that beef is already nice and hot. You get the Paddy Dan Hooker matchup. And then if Paddy beats Dan Hooker, you got Max Holloway, Charles Oliveira. He can maybe fight the loser of that fight, right? That'd be a good fight for someone to come off. Where are you watching? I bought the pay-per-view for this one, my friend. If you go to PML 18 PML's website, you can navigate to the pay-per-view from there. All right, we're getting into our MMA bouts now. They got all the cards showing up top. Gonna be getting to our first one here soon. Yeah, no problem, Dennis. Ugh, God damn, that was a voice crack and a half. But yeah, so Paddy still has a path, even if he loses to Justin, which is nice. But if Justin loses, he retires, which is not, obviously, I'm not saying that's a great thing, Justin retires. But if Justin loses, I highly predict that he retires. Unless they give him the Max Holloway rematch. He would do that rematch. He said that openly. He wants to rematch Max. Which again, like if Max loses to Charles Oliveira and Justin loses to Paddy, you can make that rematch. You make that rematch. Prediction for Antal versus Tutura. I actually, my friend Dennis, I'm usually a MMA channel. I'm usually always covering MMA. I have no background on either of those guys. So a lot of this is very new to me in terms of the names. So I can't really give you a prediction. The only prediction I can really give you on this card is that Lucas Elias in his MMA bout, Lucas Elias versus Amat Pala. Lucas Elias is absolutely walking away with a win. He's got 100% finish rate. He's got wins in Octagon, which is pretty big. But yeah, other than that, I can't really predict any of the other guys on this card. Yeah, man. Lightweight is in a great place right now. Yeah, man, either way, lightweight will get back on track. Hopefully Ilya can get his personal stuff in order. Apparently he's already gotten it in order. Like, I'm pretty sure the court case is almost wrapped up completely, right? Like, he's ready to come back now. He was sparring with Marab recently. I hate how lightweight has 3 belts circulating, BMF, interim, and Ilya's belt. Yeah, that does suck that they're all stuck in lightweight. Because now they can make a bunch of bullshit main events with it. Not bullshit main events, but like main events that are just going to delay bigger fights that need to happen. But I feel like they're going to do some shit like the BMF at the White House card. Like, I wouldn't be surprised. Have they announced the date for Max Holloway, Charles Oliveira? Let me look. I don't know if they've even announced that date yet. Let me look. They have. Oh, wow, never mind. It's UFC 326. Is this for... Oh, wow, they're the main event, too. Is this for the BMF? Oh, it is the BMF. So they do already have a BMF title fight lined up. I thought they were going to honestly put this BMF title fight on the White House card. Yeah, he was with Murad getting taken care of for sure. So I think we're definitely doing okay with him. Ilya will be back soon. I really thought they were gonna do, and Marion Ortega making his lightweight debut, and that is a perfect debut for him. Renato Moicano, perfect debut for him. Because Moicano's starting to get to the end of his career for sure. Because God, Moicano's body is. Oh, they replaced the ropes with the cage. They put a cage up. Oh shit. Okay, we're not getting in we're not getting in the ring MMA bouts. That's why they took so long in between. Okay, our next bout is about to come up. BMF fight and they ruined the poster. UFC needs to take notes from Ryzen. Dude, Ryzen posters are just on a whole other level. Ryzen posters are truly some of the best things you'll ever see. I fucking love Ryzen posters. Yeah, this one isn't great. It's not great. The BMF in the background doesn't look good. They make Charles look old as shit in this picture as well. Charles looks old as shit in this picture. Man. They got Rob Font. Man, this is a great card. It's a great card. Good to see Gregory Rodriguez getting main card slots for a numbered events. Cody Durden getting a tough matchup. We got Cody Garbrandt coming back. Okay. It's a great card. Love my boy Disco Todorovic. Never in a boring fight. Nice. Not too bad. I hope my boy Bruno Ferreira gets the win, though. I like Bruno. I like Bruno a lot. This is a great co-main, obviously. Great co-main event. Like they put zero effort into it? Yeah. UFC posters never have any fucking effort put into them, dog. Never. Alright. Both guys are making their walkouts, though. At least I think they are. They haven't started the walkouts. They've announced the fight, but they haven't started it. Garam Fight Club, like Garam Kutateledze? I was about to say, because it's Georgian, but oh wow, they got a lot of good bodies on this gym. I'm trying to see if I see anyone that I recognize though. I don't recognize any of these names actually. And there's some guys with a lot of experience here. This guy's 10-1, 9-1, some good records, 29-4. Won by DQ in his last fight. Hell yeah. Yeah, we're probably gonna go with Aaron Abbey. I'm gonna go ahead and Aaron. I think Aaron will get the sub. Did Tapology make any predictions for this one? No predictions from Tapology. Still waiting on these dudes to walk out. Oh my goodness, what's taking so long? Oh, they were still putting the cage together. They were just like putting all the sponsors taping up. Okay, now the announcer's getting to it. Damn, I already finished that water. I'm gonna get another one. I need to rehydrate. All this fucking training has been draining my ass. But hey man, this last few days I felt really good. Last week I got beat. I got fucking beat. Okay. Ashırov now making his way into the cage. He's only got one guy in his corner. Well, again, this is a 125-pound bout. Neither guy having too much of a height advantage over the other. Love the sound of that. All right. Now, Aaron Abbey making his way out.
See if we see any names we've seen before on my boy's record. So, oh, he also is an Octagon vet. Okay, why didn't I recognize this guy? Muhammad Walid. Zalgaz Zumagulov, he fought him. That must have been before the title fight. Oh, this was back in 2024. Yeah, this was a while back. And Sam Creasy, okay. Yeah, he's a big-time Octagon vet. We got a few Octagon vets on here. Cage Warriors. Michelangelo Lipoli. He's lost to Sam Creasy twice in 2 different orgs. Damn. Damn! A lot of fights, though. A lot of fights. That's a lot of experience. Who he's been losing? Like, he's been losing to guys with, like, a great bit of experience. I think he's got this fight easy. 9-2, 8-5, 10-3. He lost to a 5-2 guy a little bit way back. I mean, this guy's 3-3, though. There's no... I have very, very, very high doubts that Ashirov's going to get this one done. Abbey looks like he's longer, too. It's like, whenever I'm seeing them both actually in the cage now. Abbey's also got a much bigger torso. Once they get to the ground, it's going to be heavy pressure on top, I think, from Abbey. But we'll see. We'll see. Make sure my round counter is right. Both fighters getting announced now. All right, Resant Ashırov out of the Garam Fight Club. Aaron Abbey, Northwest Fight Academy. What is Northwest Fight Academy? What is this? Oh, he's the top guy there. The Nightmare Nightingale. Corey the Sniper Fry. Okay. Sadly, my boy's taken 3 losses recently. But we've seen him fight before. We've seen him fight before. On his brother. I imagine his brother. Everyone's English, and the top 2 people are Wales and Polish. Very nice. All right. Both of our fighters have been announced now. They'll probably do the face-off. We'll get this party started. 35 years old is Abbey. 26 years old is Ashırov. 2 centimeters in height. 4 centimeters in reach for Ashırov, actually. So I was a little off on that. 7-1 odds. So this is going to be a tough one. All right, round 1. Both guys in the orthodox. Wide stance for both guys, too. Both guys with a pretty wide stance. Oh, immediately double leg for Abbey. Ashırov on the neck, though. Looks like he could be under the chin. Ashırov holding on to it. Lets it go, though, as soon as Abbey gets to the opposite side. Abbey in top half guard now. Gets straight into full mount. Ashırov trying to frame, but now he's giving up the arm triangle. Getting up the arm triangle. Going back flat on his back, though. He's still got a risk here. Back into full mount. Is Abbey. He's grapevine in the legs. Trying to tire out Ashırov. Ashırov is going to have a bit of gas in the beginning of this fight, so he's got to tire him out. Abbey's still trying to isolate that arm triangle, though. Ashirov's keen to it. He's trying to frame it. Oh, nope. It's locked in now. This is going to be a first-round submission. Yep, it's done. It's done. Easy submission win from Abbey. Ashırov going to be super disappointed in himself. That's tough to watch, man. That's tough to watch. You hate it. You hate it for Ashırov. But yeah, no, Abbey got that submission. Zero effort. I don't know what Ashırov was thinking trying to pull that guillotine up against the cage like that. He didn't have his full guard in at all. When he pulled that. Like if you're going for a guillotine and you have very low experience in the grappling, bro, pull the full guard so they don't at least pass into half guard, you know. If you're gonna do that, you shouldn't do it at all if you're very low experience in this field, in that area of the martial art, you know. Shouldn't pull it at all. Should just be trying to frame the head. Pummel your underhook.
pull him up, circle off the cage. Should be what you do. Never let it go to the ground if you know they're better than you there. Easy win for Abby. Gets that submission, no problem. That's a rough one to watch. That's a rough one to watch. Dang, you could have made it. Honestly, if I don't know if you can bet on these, but you could probably make a pretty sick little parlay with these MMA fights. These are probably some really easy MMA fights to predict. Can't imagine they got betting on this one, though. Right? Maybe they do. Well, no, yeah, they're showing odds in the beginning, so they must. Abby getting his post-fight interview. Rightfully so. I mean, damn, when you finish that quick, might as well so the other guys can get ready in the pack. Damn. Oh, we got Lucas Elias next. Let's go. Ahmet Pala. Should be another quick dispatch here. Lucas Elias, most recently 4 out of his last 5, getting the win. Submission over Amir Khan Al. Good win there. Loss against Zoran Salaja by KO. Submission before that. An RFA submission before that. And then a right jab KO. Sorry, I'm burping like crazy because of this bubbly. And then Ahmet Pala on the other side, losing the decision split recently, 4 months ago. But he's been active. Look at this. Three fights in a year and 3 months. That's not bad at all. That's not bad. Krim Gaji in his most recent win, 3-5. Then losing to 10-10 Sofin Odina. Losing to the debuting Tagir Mukhudov. Then losing to 2-0 by decision. Yeah, not looking good for my man here. Not looking good. He's got a great height advantage here. Probably has got the reach too against 5'11" Lucas Elias. Yeah. And this was I expected people would probably try to predict this one because there's probably some Lucas Elias fans out there. And a lot of them are going by submission. That's what I'm predicting as well. Lucas Elias by submission. It's the same logic that Ilia Topuria predicted Paddy Pimblett over Justin Gaethje with. Like Justin, he tried to say like Justin Gaethje doesn't have good grappling, and that's not to say he doesn't have good wrestling and like good defensive wrestling, but his grappling is not that good. And you know, Ilia put it like this: if he had the ability to take someone down and submit them almost instantly, he would do it, but he doesn't. And I was like, that's a good ass point. Like, I know Justin loves being the highlight and he loves using his hands, but also if he could just take him down and submit him, I'd say most people would. And he doesn't. And that's not a terrible train of logic to go down. It's not the best train of logic to go down, but it's not a bad one. It's definitely not a bad one. So that's probably why I'm going to go with Lucas Elias here too. 35 years old is Pala too. I don't know what the age of Lucas is. We'll find out here soon though. Let me see. Get my prediction squared away here. Lucas Elias. Too easy on that prediction. Too easy. Okay. My man taking his time with his walkout. This walkout thing, because it's like the Bellator walkouts where they got the big stage that they walk out onto and then they walk down the little lane and they got crowd members on both sides. My man took his time going down that. And his corner didn't like come up behind him until he got to the very end either. They gave him his moment. Repping his Turkish country. Good for him. Good for him. My man is in the cage now. Let me get the walkout for Lucas Elias here soon. Let me see where I'm at, where he's fought in.
Hexagon. Okay. Decent organization. He's got an FNC too. Fusion. He's been in some decent orgs. Definitely been in some decent orgs. He was way more winning in the beginning of his career. Against lowish record guys. Had a decent dude here with a decent bit of experience. Not a winning record by any means, but decent experience. He's fought a lot of debuted guys though. Went to decision with a guy on his debut. Like before this guy's debut, how many exhibit, like he didn't have any AMI bouts on his record. Wait, what? Whoa, back that up. Why is he 0-0 in both of these? He should be 0-1 here. But now, I mean, it has it 1-1, so I guess it must be a glitch with Tapology or something. Oh wait, hold on, let me check. Oh, he fought both these guys on the same night. Okay, he fought both these guys on the same night. My bad. Damn, that must have been a crazy event. I can't imagine multiple MMA fights in one day. Whew, that sounds brutal as shit. Man, just like the old days. I can't imagine those old days of doing those fucking pride tournaments. Oh my lord. Yeah, one of the stats that they got up for Lucas Elias is that he's 2-1 in Octagon. That's a big deal. That's a big deal to have a winning record in Octagon, man. And his team has the Octagon jerseys on. They're repping Octagon too. They want to show their love for the organization. That's awesome. All right. Slovakia versus Turkey. Yeah. If only the Turkish wrestlers could just get a little bit better. Turkish wrestlers could get a little bit better, could teach their MMA guys a little bit better. They'd probably have a better standing in the overall MMA game, but they have decent wrestlers in Turkey, like especially like Olympic and stuff like that. Got the oil wrestlers too. That shit looks nasty. I would hate to do that. The oil wrestling. I don't know if y'all have seen Physical Asia. That'll probably be the next thing is Physical World. But yeah, Physical Asia, the Turkish wrestler dude who was like the captain of the team. That would be a nightmare to ever grapple with that guy. All right, both guys getting their announcements now. Man, I will say that lion tattoo on Paula, I'm giving that a solid 3 out of 10. That lion tattoo is beat, dog. That shit is beat. Ugh. Ay. And I can't really tell what his tattoo on his other shoulder is. I have to get a little bit of a better look. And also my quality. What am I quality at now? It's on auto. See if I can get 720p without it freaking out on me. Ugh. It looks like it's freaking out on me. Wait. Maybe we're okay. I don't know if it liked that. Yeah, I might go back to auto. No, let's just go back to auto. Auto and refresh. Did not like that. Okay. Fair enough. All right. First round. Both guys in the orthodox. Lucas Elias missing the big overhand. Paula definitely with the reach advantage, or the height advantage here. Good check from Paula. Checks that leg kick. Lucas Elias with a wide stance using good movement. 1-2 from Paula doesn't land. About 5 seconds behind, but it's okay. Elias feinting his lead hand. Staying on it, staying offline too. He's doing a good job of moving around, trying to pump his jab out, trying to find the distance. 3-2 from Elias, but countered well by Paula.
Paula doing a good job so far, standing his ground, not intimidated. Elias and Paula missed their leg kicks. Good jab into the double leg there from Elias. All right, here's where he can shine. Butterfly guard here for Paula. He's up against the cage. Good head position for Elias, though. He's got his hips way above Paula's, kind of tripoding over. Paula trying to use his butterfly hooks to make some separation. He tries to shrimp out. Gets into half guard. Elias framing with his forearm. Trying to step over the guard. Paula turtles up. Gets to the cage and gets his underhook. Elias throwing a couple pot shots along the way. Trying to get Paula to maybe cover up and give up a hook here. He's on one knee. Elias is trying to sneak a hook in, but Paula's doing a good job blocking it. He's got the 2-on-1 in the hand. Yeah, good job from Paula here so far. Not panicking. Not letting Elias advance position too much. He needs to start standing up now. Needs to start getting that other leg free. There we go. He's starting to stand up a little bit. Elias is trying to force this hook in. Paula could send him over the top and buck him over the top if he wants to, if he tripods. One hook in from Elias on the leg, on the knee that's down. He's trying to feed in the rear naked choke. He's trying to find a choke here, trying to get Paula's hands occupied with blocking a choke to maybe get the other hook in. Good job here from both guys so far. Paula's still fighting hands. Elias is really high up on the back too. He's got the hip clamp though. He's got a great hip clamp. With just the one hook in, he's clamping down on the hip. So it's pretty much like he's got the back. He's landing a couple pot shots. The side of the head from the back here. Still threatening the choke. Cranking on the neck. Paula doing a good job fighting the hands. Elias having to readjust his chokes. Still throwing ground and pound. 2 minutes and 12 seconds here. Paula still working the 2-on-1. Ref making sure he doesn't have his fingers in. Elias gets his other hook in. But this could be a chance for Paula to escape. Uh-oh. Lucas Elias getting a better grip on that rear naked now. It looks like he might be almost under the chin too. No good. No good. He lets it go. Paula trying to donkey kick out. He doesn't want to belly down here. He still wants to stay in his turtle, it seems. He doesn't want to give Elias top position with him on his back. Elias with a short choke attempt here. Switching to the rear naked, but Paula doing a good job of just hiding any sort of grip under the chin. Elias doing a good job of sitting a little bit lower on the back now, throwing some pot shots to the side of the head. Or excuse me, Elias is doing a good job of that. Short choke here from Elias. Still just trying to figure out either rear naked or short choke. Man, Paula either needs to stand up with Elias on his back and get Elias to start using a little bit more of his leg muscles if he's going to do this, or he needs to tripod and buck him over the top. Because he's not able to choke him. He's doing like kind of a... Ooh, he gets one hook out, gets two, goes out the back door. Now Paula's in on the single leg with 52 seconds left. He gets it. Now he's on top, turtle. Great reversal here from Paula. Now he gets one hook in. Elias now in the same exact position, except Paula has got the hook in on the leg that's up, throwing good hard ground and pound to the side of the head of Elias. Paula with a great job getting momentum back, getting his morale back too, because that would have been very, very bad if he would have ended that round with nothing done. Good job by Paula to kind of switch it up here. He's not going to win the round with this because, oh man, great ground and pound though from Paula here. Landing, in my opinion, harder shots than what Elias did. But it was just way too much control time from Elias, I think. Now Elias back to his feet with 10 seconds left, turns into Paula, gets the double unders. Gets good head position here. That's the end of the first round. Good first round. Paula with his hands on his knees, breathing heavy though after one round. Looking tired already. Looking a little tired already. Let's see. 4 votes in so far. 3 votes for Justin Gaethje. 1 vote for Paddy Pimblett. Very interesting. I know it's only 4 votes, but still very interesting. All right, round 2 coming up. I wonder if they have open scoring for this. Because they had open scoring for the Muay Thai. It'd be cool if they had open scoring for this too.
They had live odds. That was my problem with like, oh well, I guess you have open scoring. You can't really do live betting because that would be a little hard to do live betting if everyone knows the score. But I guess maybe there still is live betting even with the open scoring for the Muay Thai. All right. Ooh, it is open scoring. All three give it to Elias. Round 1. Paula with better submission defense than I thought. I don't know if it's Paula's submission defense and toughness or if it's Elias not quite wrapping it up like he should. But Elias has gotten a lot of rear naked chokes in his day, so I think it is Paula's submission defense. Ref doing a good job of making sure these guys are staying the proper distance before the fight starts. All right, round 2. Good 3-2-3 from Paula. Misses that last one. Leg kick from Paula. Then sprawls beautifully on that takedown. Follows over the combination. Lights up Elias a bit. Big hooks from Paula. To the body, too. Octagon does live scorecards also, I believe. Actually, I agree. Open scoring's way better. Way better. Mouth guard falls out from Elias. Ref puts it back in. But Paula is in on a single now. But Elias does have an underhook, so he will probably be able to stop this. But, man, those were big hooks from Paula. Oh, big cage grab from Elias. Oh, man, Paula points it out, too. Ref didn't do shit either. Paula straight up stopped fighting, pointed to the judge and said, hey, you fucking saw that, right? That's crazy. Egregious fence grab from Elias. Ref does jack shit for it, too. Paula back in on the single. Yeah, take a point easily. That 100% stopped the takedown. I'm very disappointed in Elias right now. That was egregious, and the ref did absolutely jack shit for it. Elias landed a couple elbows to the side of the head on Paula while he's going for the single. That was absolutely egregious. Paula was all like super right to get pissed off at that. Trying to run the pipe, but he switches to the double. Paula doesn't get it. Good defense here from Elias. That isn't a cage grab. Stuff in the head and gets double unders here, but Paula's still holding on to the legs. Elias could get a little 10-finger. Ooh, good single leg there from Paula. Does it, runs the pipe. But Elias does a good job getting back to his feet. Spreads his legs. Yeah, that was crazy. That was egregiously bad. Elias doing a good job stuffing the head, trying to sprawl out. No good, though. Paula's still on it. Starting to collapse the legs a little bit. Now Kimura grip from Elias to try and stop it. Maybe they should have left the ring out there. Yeah, man. Because it's harder when you grab a rope to keep yourself up rather than the cage. The cage you can grip with your fingers. With the rope, you have to like kind of just grip it and hope it doesn't slip off. It's much harder to cheat. You can still do it, but it's much harder. Yeah, maybe they should have kept it. But Elias doing a good job, much better job here defending the takedowns without cheating. Now Paula though on the backside body lock. Elias fighting the hands. Good knees to the thigh there from Paula. Elias separates the hands, but Paula's still not giving up on this takedown. Elbow to the side of the head from Elias. More elbows to the side of the head by Elias. Could see Elias, I don't know, man. Those were big hooks landed at the very beginning for Paula. But if Paula doesn't land anything with all these takedown attempts, these elbows from Elias are going to start to pile up a little bit. I could see a judge, ref starting to call for more action from Paula. Might separate it here in a second. All right, ref separates him. All right, back to the center. Paula. Eyes locked in on Elias. Elias looking like he's a little winded. Inside leg kick from Paula doesn't land. Good timing on the... Ooh, Paula's gas tank looks like it's been wearing down a bit. Little bit of gas tank wear there for Paula. Elias trying to go for the ankle pick. Gets it. Oh, and he throws by and then gets to the backside body lock. Elias now down in top turtle. Or down in turtle. Paula on top. Throwing good shots to the side of the head. Elias does a good job going out the back door. Misses the front kick on the break. Double leg attempt from Paula, but Elias sprawls beautifully. Ooh, good throw by from Paula, though. Now he gets to the back again in turtle. No hooks, though. Backside body lock here. Elias on one knee.
Now he gets up. Paulus should throw a big knee here if he can. Elias breaks the grip. Trying to turn back into him, but Paulus still riding it. Elias does it, though. We're back along the clinch. In the cage. Alongside the cage, excuse me. Elias trying to pull Paulus' head up so that way he can get off his leg. Elias landing some shots along the way, trying to stuff the head. Trying to do the little chest wrap. Oh, man, good double leg dump there from Paula. Elias was thinking about a switch, but he wasn't in the right position for it. Paula in topside, Turtle now, again with the body lock, throwing good shots to the side of the head. All right, into round 2. That's got to be a Paula round, right? That's got to be a Paula round. Why wouldn't it be, right? Has to be a Paula round. Damn, can't believe Lucas Elias might lose this fight. That's crazy, dog. It's a great win for Paula if he gets it. It's a great win for Paula. Alrighty, get my round 3 counter. Final round. Man, that was a great sprawl from Paula early on. Surprised he clinched up. It looks like those hooks were doing a ton of damage. I mean, it worked out in his favor. He was controlling it the whole time. He looks tired though, man. Paula looked like he used a lot of gas that round, but he's got a lot of heart. I will give it to Paula. He has a ton of heart. All right, round 3. Cage doors closing. All 3 judges gave that round to Paula. We are 1-1 going into the 3rd. Elias has to stay off that cage, man. He's got to stay off that cage. Round 3. Jab there, early from Elias. Paula doing a good job feinting. Getting Elias trying to bite on something. Uppercut, lead hook, right hook. That rocked Elias a little bit. He has to go in for the double, and Paula sprawls. Elias did not like that. He stands back up. Gets his down block, though. Paula trying to go in, but double unders here for Elias. He circles off the cage. Pushes Paula up against the fence. All right, Elias has got to maintain the controlled position here. He's got to stay in control here. He's got his underhook. Good head position here for Elias. He's got the underhook in the forearm frame. Or the bicep frame. Trying to get the outside trip, maybe. Oh, he separates. Elias decides to separate and gives up position. Back to the center. Very surprising. 1-2 lead hook from Paula. Uppercut lead hook. Elias tries to go under the lead hook and takedown, but Paula down blocks. Now he's going in on the takedown. Gets Elias up against the cage. Elias, man, you need to pull his ass up and circle. Elbow to the side of the head by Elias. Paula's still working on the single. Elbow again to the side of the head by Elias. Trying to push the head down. Now he got the double unders here. Paula's still trying to go for that leg, though. Paula just doesn't give up on the leg. He doesn't give up on it at all, even if his head's getting stuffed down. He switches back and forth, goes in for the ankle pick, then runs the pipe, gets him down. Elias is on his butt now. And Elias is getting tired, too. Oh, man, Paula's starting to collapse him. Elias turn into Turtle. And Paula doesn't, try to rush to get hooks in either. So he's going to make Elias carry his weight the whole way. Oh, man, Elias taking a little bit of a break here. He can't. He's got to get moving. Good shots to the side of the head from Elias. Paula getting up to his feet. Starting to fight the grips. But, oh, man, Paula just does a good job getting a step ahead of him and starts going in for the single again. Elias stuffs his head down. Trying to think about a 10-finger guillotine. Yeah, he's trying to get a 10-finger guillotine, but Paula gets down to the double leg, wraps the fingers, pulls him out, gets him down. Elias, though, turns to Turtle and tries to get back to the cage side. Paula follows him, lands a couple shots along the way. Elias stands back up. Backside body lock here for Paula. Elias turns back into him. He's got his overhook. hooks to the side of the body here. Framing on the bicep is Paula. Oh, okay, so ref separates him. All right, they're back to it. Oh, man, Elias's gas tank is spent, though. Big hook combination from Paula. And he's backing on the takedown. Dude, Elias has no gas left. Paula could separate and finish him on the feet if he wants to. Elias could not punch just then. He had no energy to punch. They came so slow. Good hooks along the side. While he's wrestling here from Paula. Elias trying to throw elbows to the side of the head to get him off of him. He's just got no energy to throw anything, man. Paula has drained him. Elias trying to pull the single out. He gets Elias down. Elias down on one knee now. A cradle. Man, if Paula was able to hook around the head and under the leg, get a good cradle, he could stop Elias from standing back up. But Elias back to his feet now. Paula's still on the leg. Now he's on the double. Switching back to the ankle pick. Elias tries to hit a switch, but stays on his feet. Paula's still on the backside body lock here, but Elias separates the hands. Oh, man, good uppercuts in this clinch here from Paula. Just non-stop work here from Paula. Ref trying to clap to say keep working, but Paula is throwing along the way. All right, ref separates him. 30 seconds left. Good jab from Paula. Fakes the jab, goes into the double leg again, gets Elias down, pulls the legs out. Elias trying to frame away. Paula throwing a good shot. Elias trying to control the wrist here. Hooks to the side of the head and then under. Paula throwing a good ground and pound at the end here. Dang, Paula getting the win over his best opponent to date, man. Easily his best opponent to date. That's 2-3. That's the end. Damn, okay, Paula. He deserves it after that egregious fence grab. All right. Damn. Good for him. Good for him. Paula climbing the cage. Exhausted. I've never seen a more exhausted climb to the top of the cage than Paula. Oh my god. That's crazy. He deserves it, though. Yeah, let me look at his wins because, like, his records of wins over opponents 3-5, 0-0, 0-0, 5-16. The only winning record is this 1-0 guy. This is his best win to date, bro. Who would have thought? Good for him. Damn. Rough one for Lucas Elias, though. Rough one for him to lose. Because I thought he was coming in with the grappling advantage. But Paula just was never giving up on the leg. There were zero moments of Paula clinching like chest to chest over unders. He was always either trying to get to the backside body lock or he was on a leg. The entire time. Never accepted getting pulled up. Always was on the legs. Which you can take advantage of and separate from that. There are ways to do it, but Elias just was not employing them. Not to take away from Paula. That was a good, gritty performance from Paula. Good for him, man. That's a fantastic win for him, bro. Against a 5-1 opponent that's 2-1 in Octagon. Good shit, man. I'll remember that. If I ever see this man fight again, I will remember that. All right. Cool. All right. So as you know, there is a winter storm coming along the southeast of the United States, and it is coming soon. It looks like it's going to be really bad in some spots and not so bad in others. I don't know what it's going to be like in my area, but I got to get ready and just in case some dumb shit happens and I got to go pack some shit. So that's as far as I'm going today, but I didn't want to not stream today. It kind of fucking sucks, but it is what it is. But it's as far as I'm going to go today. But appreciate everyone who stopped by. Appreciate it for sure. But we'll catch y'all next time. Hopefully we can get our predictions right. If you haven't seen my prediction video for UFC 324, check it out. The picks, I'd say they're pretty good. All right, I'd say they're pretty good. The hardest fight to predict on the card, man, was Gene Silva, Arnold Allen. That fight was hard to predict. I'm still unsure about my pick on that one, honestly. So, yeah, peace out.